Yeah, hello. How you guys doing today? Okay, well I'm partway through this top end build, I guess. I was looking for a big bore kit. I couldn't find a big bore kit anywhere. Even went through Honda, checked everywhere down in the States. So hard to find a big bore kit right now. Everybody's sold out. Nobody's manufacturing anything. I guess because nobody's working. So anyway, through Honda, able to get fresh pistons, rings, circlips. So I decided while we're in here, we're going to put a fresh piston in anyway, and rings. If you guys watched other videos, bike's got about 140 hours on it. Build's going pretty good. Couple little things, like I said, I'm not a mechanic, so you know, you learn as you go, right? So couple little things that I thought I would kind of go over with you guys. Not a super difficult job by any means, but somebody like myself that's not a mechanic, I got to think about things, and YouTube's a great source. Let's see. One thing I wanted to go over, these circlips. Everyone knows what a circlip is, I believe. Okay. It's these fucking things. Such a fucking pain in the ass. Such a pain in the ass. But there are a couple little tricks how to put them in. There's a great, I'm not even going to show you how to put them in. There's a video on YouTube. I believe it's called piston circlip or piston clip installation. And the guy does an absolute close-up video and shows you exactly how to work these things. It's pretty neat, and there's a couple other videos out there that are pretty cool. But we got the old piston here. That's why I decided to put a new piston in it. I don't know, it's carbon, I don't think it'll hurt anything. But shit, we're here, why not? So, anyway, these things are a pain in the ass. Or they can be. So there's a couple little tips and tricks that'll help your life out so much easier. One thing that the guy explains, I don't know if you guys can even see that. There's a little hole right there. That's for getting these things out, these circlips out. Okay, you're gonna need a pick. If you don't have a pick set, buy one. They'll save your life. Little tiny jeweler screwdrivers. Okay, the one edge, that little edge of that clip, stuff it up into this hole. Okay, not into the hole, but it gives you something to bite on, right? And then you just chase it around. And the guy that has the close-up video, watch it if you're wanting to do these. But here's another little trick I've seen. You know those things? Little bull clips. Practice before, you know, you can put the one circlip in. Put the one in first before you even put the piston in. You've got to have one in. Makes life way easier because it is a bitch to put the other one in when the wrist pin's in and the piston's on top of the con rod. So, but these little things, dynamite. Practice with, okay? So rather than putting both of them in, you just take the piece off of one side, throw it in here. There. Now, that's pretending it's like another circlip, so you don't have to, it's good to just install one, but if you're, you know, don't take it in and out, in and out, in and out. Just in practice before you do this on the bike. So that's pretending that there's another circlip in there. There's your pin, right? Okay. Now that end's in there. The pin's in there, the wrist pin's in there. You don't need a circlip. This little thing's a throwaway. Just a little bowl clip. You got to get the right size one though. This would probably work okay on like a small block Chevy or something. There. Now you can go ahead and practice. Put it in, use your old circlip off your old piston and practice taking it in and out before you go fighting with it in there. So, okay, so that's a quick little tip. And your rings too. This is on a Honda 250X. Guys that watch this know. Okay, set of oiler rings, or an oiler ring, or whatever you want to call it. Here, we'll just pull this one off. When you remove or put in piston rings on, you got to be so careful not to bend them or damage them. Okay, just so that thing's not. You guys can't see this. I don't know. That little wavy kind of looks like a inside of a cardboard box. Okay, there's two flat rings that go on the outsides. There's your oiler ring, the little one that looks like a piece of cardboard. Okay, the little wavy one right here. There's a ring that goes here, and there's a ring that goes here too, from the top and the bottom. Okay, really hard to do them in order. Skinny, oiler, skinny, right? Okay, so you put the oiler ring in first. Then the skinny ones, you start at the bottom, put the bottom one on, and then put the top one on. Starting on one side. Starting on one side. I don't know where this dog hair is coming from. Starting on the one side. You put that piece in there. You almost don't even need to. Okay? Sure, most people know how to put a ring on a piston, but okay, same thing. Then you just work your way around, just like that. There, in. Same thing with the oiler rings. So tiny, I can't even see the bloody thing. So it's almost like you're doing it by feel, right? So okay, so that's my little couple tricks here that I've learned along this way. It's been a long time since I've done anything like this with a motorcycle, but cars, did lots of cars, so I mean no difference, just the parts are quite a bit smaller, that's all. Yeah, oh, one other thing. Okay, top dead center. I've put this at top dead center. I don't want to screw with trying to find. I want the timing to be where it was when I took it apart, right? So, you know, when you got no head on, no spark plug in, there's no compression. That cylinder's gonna go up and down all over the place. And I guess I could have put it back to top dead center. It probably would have been fine. But I've marked the cam and everything, right? Just a little paint pen, and I did it on the timing chain as well, so that I know when I put this thing back together, I should be able to just put that chain on those marks and it'll be timed. So everything stays at top dead center. Little trick, your piston with no compression, it's going to fly all over the place. So I've just taken a wrench and I put it on the crank. And I've zip tied it to the foot peg, the ratchet, sorry. Now that cylinder wasn't able to move. Another little cool trick. So yeah, it's going good, I guess. Sunday afternoon, it's about 1 o'clock. It's like 30 degrees outside already, so what better time to hang out in the basement, work on a bike. Nice and cool in here. So yeah, okay, well, remember to, I think that's about it. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else. Like I said before, stay super organized. Organization is the key. Don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry. That's the biggest thing, I think. Okay, well, remember to like, subscribe, comment. Any questions? That's an AP racing head I'm using. That's in one of my other videos. I think it's called a parts reveal or something like that. So subscribe. Right on, guys.